Hello, everybody. I'm very happy to see you again on my teeny tiny but extremely cozy tarot channel where I do readings for celebrities and some situations. And before I start my reading, I want to say that I am waiting and expecting for you to write down the characters you want to see the readings for down in the comments, and I would really appreciate that, guys. You will make my life easier if you do that. And today, I'm going to have a very interesting persona for my reading, a very interesting querent. Hopefully, you like her as well as I do. I don't want to say that I was a fan of hers, but long ago, 20 years ago, when she started her career, I was a fan of hers. So, and for my reading today, I've prepared a very sexy schmexy candle. Just look at her. She's gonna melt in her own hands. I actually made this candle myself for special occasion, and I think this is it. The special occasion has come. Okay, so my querent for today is Miss JLo, Jennifer Lopez. But as far as I know, she changed her family name after she got married to Ben Affleck, and her name now is Jennifer Affleck. Jennifer Lynn Affleck. I didn't know that, actually. I thought that celebrities like her, they do not change their names when they get married, but they are just ordinary people like us. Okay, so I am interested not only in her personality, what kind of person she is, but also I am interested in her story with Ben Affleck. So beforehand, I want to see her personality. And after that, I want to see her personal life, what's going on in her personal life right now. And after that, I want to see her relationship, her past relationship with Ben Affleck, why they decided to get back together, and why they broke up finally, and why they decided to get married first. Was it a PR marriage, or they actually loved each other, or something else? I don't know, maybe the cards will show us something extremely interesting. And why they divorced. And interesting. Okay, so I think that we shouldn't waste our time. I'm gonna first of all open her picture. This is the most important part of every reading, the picture of the querent. And I didn't read her biography. I know something about her, but I didn't read any details. So I don't know. I want to see it right now in the reading. Okay, so Jennifer Lynn Affleck. Jennifer Lynn Affleck. What kind of person is Jennifer Lynn Affleck? First of all, let's see what's on the bottom of my deck. What's on the bottom of my deck? What's on the bottom of my deck? What's the main idea of Jennifer Lopez? Two of Wands. She is probably on the threshold of something new in her life. She travels a lot. We all know. She's preparing her new tour or new music, something like that. So let's see. Jennifer Lopez. What kind of person is Jennifer Lynn Affleck? What kind of person is she? Page of Wands upside down, the Temperance, Seven of Swords, and the Star. Okay, so her weak sides of character, weak sides, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, and wow, the Hanged Man, 3 main arcanas. Her weak sides. Oh, okay, what's about her strong sides? Sorry guys, I'm gonna do it this way just to make sure you see all the cards. Alright, so her strong sides. The Ace of Swords, King of Swords, her strong sides, King of Swords, and Four of Swords. All right, so how other people see her. Other people see her. Five of Swords, Three of Swords, and Eight of Pentacles upside down. Interesting. What's her shade side of her personality? Shade side. Five of Swords, Five of Wands, sorry. Ace of Cups, her shade side, and Eight of Swords. All right. And her main secret, what Jennifer Lopez doesn't want us all to know, but we will know it anyway. Her secret of a Six of Wands, the Magician, and Knight of Pentacles. All right. And the final triplet. Queen of Wands, King of Cups, and Judgment. Okay, let's talk about Jennifer Affleck or Jennifer Lopez. Let's talk about her, what kind of person she is. Well, first of all, I want to say that this person has an unhealthy fixation on her physical appearance. It is very important for her how she looks like, and she's ready to do pretty much anything to stay beautiful. She's a very smart lady. She's a good negotiator. She can make any kind of deals, and she is capable to cut out pretty much anything of her life that she doesn't need. And she is strong, and she has power of a man sometimes. She knows where she goes in her life. She set goals and she achieves them. I don't want to say easily, of course not, but she achieves all of her goals. But I should say that other people do not enjoy being around her that much. She's not a very good friend. She's not a very good helper. She's ready to help if there is a certain advantage for her. She's not very good in volunteering. Like, she doesn't do the job for free. If she does something without being paid for that, then she is expecting that people will admire her for that. She's not a very good boss to those people who work for her. If she works with somebody, she's ready to squeeze out all the juices from people for those money that she's paying. And she thinks sometimes that people owe her. That's why other people, they don't really like working for her. I just remember that situation when she spit the bubble gum out of her mouth right in the hand of her assistant. So it represents Jennifer from the top to the bottom. She also has some problems with her sensual part. Her shadow side of the personality is her sensual part. She doesn't enjoy. I mean, she likes being sexy in public. She likes representing herself as a sexy lady. But when it comes to being in one bed with a man, she gets all insecure and she doesn't enjoy doing that. It seems like she has a very low sexual constitution. Like she doesn't need having a lot of it. You know, she doesn't need to have sex every day, even once a week. Her major problem is her relationship with men. And the main reason of this problem is herself. She, as soon as she finds a man that she likes, she starts destroying the relationship herself. She starts doing everything just to make him turn around of her, you know? And considering that we have three major arcanas here, we can say, and the Wheel of Fortune is among of them, it seems like this problem is fatal for her. It's not because she's a bad person, it's because of fate. This is the destiny that she has. She's destined to be happy on stage, but to be unhappy in her personal life. I don't know, probably there is some ways to solve this problem somehow, but me as a tarot reader, I wouldn't help her here. And as for her secret, this woman is a loner. She doesn't really need anybody by her side. That explains probably why she is not happy in her personal life. But the problem here is that she doesn't accept it in herself. She thinks that it's not about her. But the problem is that it's like a circle. She meets a man, she starts being romantic with him, and she has some relationship with him, but very soon she understands that it's better for her to be alone, and then she starts, you know, the process of destroying the relationship. She starts doing anything just to turn him off, and she starts acting weird and stuff like that, you know? And it will happen in her life until she understands that it's not something that she needs in her life, and until she starts being. And to sum it up, I want to say, I just have this thought in my head that if you want to be successful, if you want to be a star, you will have to pay for that. Here, Jennifer, she's a star. She's a huge person. And she pays for that with her personal happiness. She is not happy in her personal life. I mean, not everybody is having to pay for their stardom, but almost everybody, almost every talented person, he has to victimize their some sphere of their life for the success that they have. It's just my thinking. This is what I think about looking at this reading. And now I want to see what happened between her and Ben Affleck. He actually, they used to be together long ago in early 2000, and then they broke up, and after many years of being apart, they got back together. They got married, but then they divorced anyway. So I want to see their relationship, like what happened between them, why they decided to get back together, and then what happened in their married lives that they decided to divorce, break up again. So I'm interested in this relationship of hers. I want to know what's happening in her personal life right now at the moment. And the next questions will be about Ben Affleck, why they decided to get back together, and what was the problem, the main problem in their relationship, and why they broke up. what's on the bottom of my deck. What's on the bottom of my deck? Jennifer Lopez. Devil. Wow. The devil. Oh my God. This is what we're gonna talk about. It's probably the deal with the devil. Devil is not only the card of all kinds of perversion, but it's also the deal with the devil. It's probably why she can't have a happy personal life. It's because I don't want to say she made a deal with the devil. No, she didn't. But it's when you succeed in one thing, then you lose in the other. Okay, what's happening in her personal life right now? The moon, the tower, page of pentacles, and 8 of cups. She is going through some painful breakup. Is she single now? The King of Cups, the Page of Wands, 6 of Swords, and 5 of Wands. I don't want to say that she is in a relationship. It seems like she didn't let her ex-boyfriend go, but she's going through painful divorce. I don't know. She's probably in the process of divorce with Ben Affleck, right? So she's going through some painful breakup right now. Scandalous and very painful. Lying and all that. And she is still in love with that person who she's breaking up with. So it's kind of painful for her. I don't want to say she's in relationship right now because they officially broke up, but she still cannot let him go, and she still probably thinks they are together. Okay, now let's talk about Ben and her relationship with him. The first question is, why did they get back together? Why did they get back together? Well, the King of Swords, Page of Cups, the Strength, and 9 of Cups. What their relationship was like when they got back together. 7 of Cups, the Star, 8 of Wands, and 3 of Pentacles. And why they finally divorced. Why they divorced. Finally. 2 of Wands again. 4 of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. And Ace of Wands. Okay, very interesting. I will explain you right in the order. Why they decided to get back together? It was Jennifer's idea. It was all her idea. She thought it wasn't love between them. It was her some kind of obsession with him. She was obsessed. And she thought that he was a good candidate for her to get married. So it was totally her wish to get married. I think he didn't really want that. He made them do it somehow. What was their marriage like? It was all illusion. They probably didn't even live together. Or if they lived together, they didn't really talk a lot to each other. They didn't communicate much. They didn't act like a husband and wife, you know. They had different places to be. They had different budgets. everything was different. So it was just an illusion for them that they were in a marriage. Sometimes, there is a marriage on the paper, but in real life, it isn't really looks like a marriage. This is their case. They were not. They were together, but literally they were not. And why they divorced? There were so many undiscussed problems between them. For instance, she wanted to talk to him about what's happening between them, but he avoided these conversations. He escaped every time she was going to talk. And vice versa. When he wanted to talk, she escaped. So there were so many unsolved problems between them. And they remembered that some good times when they were together the first time, and it was a kind of comfort zone for both of them. They didn't want to let it go, and they had it in the memory, and they couldn't make a decision to divorce for quite a long period of time. They stayed together, married, but they knew already that they had to make this decision. They had to divorce sooner or later. And the main problem, Ace of Wands on top, says that they had very many problems in their essential part of their marriage. As I've already said, when I talked about Jennifer's personality, she is uncomfortable and she's insecure when she's one-on-one with her loved one. And that's why she has these problems. And here, why they decided to divorce finally, it's one of the reasons. I don't want to say that it is the main reason, but it probably was the last drop. Well, interesting. And now I want to talk about Jennifer's future. What's waiting for her in the nearest future? Let's talk about it. When I talk about the nearest future, I mean a year and a half, this period of time. It doesn't mean that it will happen tomorrow, but it doesn't mean that it will happen in 5 years. No, tarot cards usually don't give such a long information. It's usually a year and a half. All right, so what will happen to JLo in the nearest future? Okay, so the Tower, the Knight of Cups, the World, the Eight of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Justice. And let's specify the Justice, it's the Six of Wands. Actually, there are very many major arcana, so it will probably take longer than a year and a half. And she is going through a painful breakup right now, and she will go through it for some time, for quite a long period of time. But as I've already said, she just can't let this person go. She can't let him go. And it's quite painful for her. But finally, she will take the situation as it is, and she will go into work fully. She will work, and she will probably express it in her music somehow. She will probably create a song about her painful feelings or something like that. And finally, she will have some problems connected with the officials, connected with the official documents, something official. She will be sued, or she will sue somebody, something like that, something very official with the official papers. But it will end up in her favor. She will win out of this. So this is the nearest future of JLo, and hopefully everything will be okay with her. Okay, guys, this is all I wanted to tell you about Jennifer Lopez. If you enjoyed this reading, please press like. It's the best reward for me. Also, write down in the comments what you think about this reading, what you think about Jennifer Lopez, if you like her or not. What's your ideas? Especially, I appreciate the comments from the fans. They usually know some information that we don't know. And of course, please write down in the comments the new characters. As I've already said in the beginning, you will help me a lot if you do that. I just want to know what you would watch and what would be interesting for you to watch. Thank you, guys. I love you all. Lots of kisses, lots of hugs your way. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay tuned to my channel for more interesting readings. Love you all. Bye. Take care.